Hello everyone and welcome to this short lesson on AWS's web services. My name is Matthew Eddy and today we're going to be talking about the SNS Fanout architecture. Now the Fanout architecture is a way for SNS to send messages to multiple sources. These sources can be things like Amazon SQS, Kinesis, Lambda, HTTP endpoints, and more. Now, what this architecture awards us is parallel asynchronous processing. So when each source receives a message from SNS, they can process the message according to their role or responsibility. So let's see a quick demo. Now, I'm over here in the AWS Management Console, and before we get started, I just want to point out a few things. One, in Amazon S3 on the buckets, I've already created a bucket called Resize Image Bucket Demo XYZ. We're going to use this bucket as an event source to send event notifications to SNS. The next thing I want to point out is that in the AWS Lambda dashboard, I've already created 3 functions that are going to process the message received from SNS. Lambda 1, Lambda 2, and Lambda 3. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and create our SNS topic. Over here on the SNS dashboard, we want to click on the topics link, and then we want to create a topic. We want to select the standard option, and we're going to call this topic publish to Lambda. That's fine. You can call it whatever you like. The next thing we want to do is that we want to edit this access policy here. So click on this drop down button, select advanced, and I have a access policy that I'm going to use. Let me copy this and paste this within here. I'm going to jump back over here to my bucket because I'm going to need the bucket name. And I'm going to replace this right here. I'm also going to come up here and copy my SNS topic name. And I'm going to paste this right here as well as right here. Alright, so real quick, what this access policy is doing is that it is allowing us to receive event notifications from our bucket, Resize Image Bucket Demo XYZ, from this account, right? And so here we have our bucket name and we have our condition from this account. Wonderful. So now let's hit create topic. Okay. So now we have our topic created. We can go back over here to our bucket. We can click on the properties tab, scroll down to event notifications, give the event notification a name, call it send event or event SNS topic, a little bit more descriptive. And we're just going to select for all objects. So anytime a new object is added to the bucket, SNS will, or S3 will send this event notification. Then we're going to select the SNS topic, and we are going to select the publish to Lambda and hit save changes. Alright, so now we have our bucket and our SNS topic set up. The next thing we need to do is go over to our Lambda functions and register SNS, or publish to Lambda, as an event source. And we can do that just by adding a trigger, selecting SNS, and selecting the publish to Lambda. Hit add, jump back over here, do the same for Lambda function 2, and Lambda function 3. All right, wonderful. So now our fan out architecture is all set up. What we have here is that whenever a new object is added to our bucket, it will send an event notification to our SNS topic. Our SNS topic, or excuse me, our SNS topic will publish that message to our Lambda functions, to our 3 Lambda functions we have here. Now, real quick, our Lambda functions do have some code here, and I'll just briefly cover that. What this code is doing is that it is going to receive an event from the event source, which is going to be SNS. It's going to loop through the message that SNS sends it because it is an array. And because we are receiving an event notification from S3, which is also an array, we're going to loop through that and pull out the bucket name and the key, which is whatever we upload. So if it's an image, it'll be that image name. If it's a file, it'll be that file. All right, so let's go ahead and test this out. We want to head over to our bucket and we want to upload a new file. Click upload file. I'm going to scroll all the way down here to the top, select step 16, hit open, scroll all the way down to the bottom and hit upload. All right, wonderful. So now if I come over here to our Lambda functions and I'm on Lambda 3, I'm just going to hit the monitor, then click on the opening CloudWatch logs. Select my log stream here. And as you can see here, I have the bucket name, which is resize image bucket, and the key, which is the file that I uploaded, which was step 16. If I come over here to Lambda 2 and click on monitor, view and CloudWatch logs, and the same is here, bucket name and the key. So each Lambda function is able to process the job according to their role. And this is just a quick way on how we can demonstrate the SNS Fanout architecture. All right, so as always, if you have any other questions, definitely look at the AWS documentation. It does a really good job of explaining the SNS Fanout architecture. There are a lot of other blogs out there that also do the same. As always, take care.